Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mole Hole. I am your host, Chriz, aka the Mole, and joining me for this one is Anastasia Lazerbeam, aka Pew Pew,
Hello.
and we're going to be reviewing Teen Titans Go Season 1. It's T-E. No, I'm not going to do the song. But no, it's a case of, Teen Titans Go. This is a semi-reboot to the original Teen Titans series. I say
I'd say that's.
semi-reboot because it's not in continuity, so it's almost like a new Teen Titans cartoon. However, enough stuff's happened that it's implied it's in the some stuff could be in the same continuity, so it's a little weird. Like they have the pet Silky, who they got in the original Teen Titans show, but it was a different color.
Yeah, and all the characters are there again, and they're pretty much who they were before. So.
Yep, and again, no Wonder Girl.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yep. At least put her in there just as Donna Troy. That'd be awesome. Even like I said, Wonder Girl, Donna Troy. I just want someone that's not just those ones.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the characters that they have. Let's go through them slightly, all one at a time. Let's start with the leader, the boy wonder himself, Robin.
I love how he entered the Batcave, but it wouldn't work until he said "Boy Wonder."
Oh yeah, he's like, it's Robin. Who? Robin. Say, boy wonder. Access granted. I love Robin in this series just because I love how tightly wound he is.
He's really tightly wound and kind of a bit of an asshat.
Yeah, well, he always wants to be the lead, and he's always like, yeah, I'm the awesome Teen Titan, and then he's not.
I think another episode, 3 episodes ago, he was like, thanks for teaching us all about self-sacrifice. He was like, no, I clearly did that for all the glory, so it would be all mine. You didn't learn anything.
Yeah. Which is us.
And I'm like, oh my god, he just took a valuable lesson and ruined it.
Yeah. I also loved how this series he's constantly upset and trying to get some sort of superpower.
Yeah.
Well, and on one episode he finally does get superpowers, and he uses it in 3 seconds to take care of the entire world's problems. He's like, yep, done. Puts him out of a job. Well, how about when and I think in the same episode he tried to fly it himself with a robin to give himself the powers of a robin.
But the Robin just got the powers of Robin, the hero.
And he turned into, as Starfire called it, the chicken.
Yeah.
And Raven makes him do the chicken dance.
And the Robin, the actual bird, has featured what is it what do you call that? I want to say hook shot, but that's Legend of Zelda. But his little gadget that he uses to grappling hook. That Robin appears in a whole bunch of other stuff. It's just the little ninja bird that comes in and out.
I'd say not grappling hook, grappling gun.
Grappling gun. There you go.
Hook is what the grappling gun fires.
Yeah.
But I love it when he gets and just exits. He's all badass.
Yeah.
He just throws his little fucking ninja star thing. It's that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a good job with Robin, and they do play up the fact he will be Nightwing later on. They also play up the fact he used to work with Batman and stuff. But yeah, he's almost an ass in this one because he wants everyone to take him awesomely because he's the leader, but no one does. But yeah, I love Robin. And next we have Starfire.
She is cool.
I like Starfire, but she's not that much different to the other series.
She isn't.
She's still basically, she mispronounces stuff, gets sayings wrong, and it's just a little kooky, but I liked her.
She's cool.
My favourite thing with Starfire this season, though, was still Robin needs a supervillain.
Yes, and Starfire became his supervillain. Being evil is the last nice thing I'll do.
Yeah, And she's like, I will do the most evil thing. And she goes to get the milk. I will drink out the carton. And she's like, no, no, I can't do it. And then later on, when her friends are there, and they're like, oh, what are you going to do? You could try and drink out the carton again. She goes, if you don't give me back, I'm going to blow up the moon. And everyone just laughs at her, and she presses a button, and the moon blows up. And Cyborg screams out, why would you do that? You have no respect for the tidal waves. Or for the tides. And I'm like, that's awesome. Because she goes so into it. She becomes so into being a villain that it's just wonderful.
And like the little Silky with legs.
Oh, I love the Silky. Yeah, she has a pet.
Cool.
She has a pet in this one, which we'll talk about now. The Silky. Basically, imagine Pew Pew here as a pet.
You know, I'm okay with this. Silky's awesome. I like this. I like the episode where Silky became really, really smart because Beast Boy made everybody dumber than he was. So like, while all this crazy shit is happening, Silky builds a machine to go fight off this evil thing. He has the big glasses on and everything.
Yeah, in the background.
Yeah.
My favorite Silky episode is probably the one where basically Starfire is distracted and stuff because she's lying, and it's the episode Star Liar or whatever it's called. But she's lying and she's always in the background, and she forgets midway through feeding him, and he tries to get he tries to get his little mouth on that thing, and he can't, so he just goes around eating everything. And his little face when he eats that little tub of tofu, whatever it was that was in Beast Boy's room, or the gone off Chinese food, it looked like. He eats it and you see him spit out, growls and kicks it, which is funnier because the box it looks like the Chinese takeaway box, which are famous for eating like shrimps and prawns, which he almost pretty much is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just wonderful.
I thought you'd go with the one where he got sold and then they do the DuckTales thing.
Oh, that was awesome, but not for him.
Yeah.
But it was awesome when he learned to speak.
Oh, he had like the voice, I swear it was like Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. I also love how he has his own unique, almost relationship with all the Titans.
Yeah.
Like, he's Starfire's no pet, mainly. He'll sometimes play with the others. However, he does play with Raven a lot.
Yeah, dress him up as a princess.
She'll dress him up as a princess and play with him in a room and stuff, which is wonderful.
The ponies.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's wonderful. But
yeah.
Another one that stayed pretty much the same was Beast Boy.
He did. Yeah, and I don't know if it's just this one, but the other one though he might have been the last one, but he's like very short in comparison to Cyborg. Like I don't remember them being like that much shorter, but he's a lot shorter I think in this one.
He is a lot shorter.
Which I think works perfectly because it makes sense because he's like stretchy or something because like he has to turn into all this stuff, so you got a lot of stuff to work with. So it works.
Bigger. But no.
Yeah.
But I like little Beast Boy. I like him being short as he is, if he's Beast Boy, not Changeling. Because Beast Boy was when he was younger and starting off, and B, the other thing is he's like the younger brother of the Titans, so making him the littlest one kind of works, or one of the littlest.
Yeah.
But Beast Boy's always doing his own Beast Boy stuff, like playing games and playing pranks that result in all the Titans dying.
He still has like a thing with Terra, kind of, sort of passive-aggressively, not so much on the Terra side.
Yeah. I love the fact they included more of him with Raven.
Yeah, that's what I really liked, because I always loved the Raven Beast Boy pairing.
Yeah, I love that pairing, because, like I said, in the comics, that pairing actually mattered. It didn't matter in the old series, and I'm like, But in this one, they're including it a little bit more playfully and stuff, and I'm like, at least it's there.
Yeah, that made me happy.
But Beast Boy is, like I said, Beast Boy likes to goof off, and when I was on about him pulling a prank that killed everyone, there was an episode where he pretended to be a ghost, And as a result, the end, and then everyone tried to trick him by making him think he was a ghost. So he said he was going to throw himself into a volcano. Everyone goes to stop him and dies getting to the volcano, and he falls in at the end and dies, which is just funny.
That's why like sometimes it just ends like weird. Like they're all ghosts now. Okay. That's it. It just ends.
Yeah. Well, what now? And then the Netflix credits. I also and Beast Boy's partner in crime, Cyborg.
Yeah.
I love Cyborg in this. I don't normally like Cyborg. I don't like him as a Justice League member, and as people know when they've seen some of these other ones. He was okay in the original Titans, and he's okay as a Teen Titan in the comics and stuff, which is cool. I just love how he is in this one. He's so loud, obnoxious, like a jock. It's all wonderful. He's like he's like Beast Boy, but yet very unique, his own character. Like he gets really into the most stupidest stuff, like Meatball Party.
I feel like he's a lot more enjoyable in this one.
He's really fun. Like, oh, how about when he soaked his feet in one of the Wonder Twins?
Oh, that was
my dog.
My God, that was.
No, what about my dog?
Yeah, it made me think. Isn't his feet all like the bottom of his feet off in metal? So either A, they're shoes, or he has feet attachments.
I think the metal ones are normally meant to be boots because he is meant to be part human. But I also love in this one, his dad was a toaster.
Yeah.
In one throwaway little gag, which is hilarious. But I also absolutely love how he's Cyborg, and it turns out only his head is really human because he'll just cast out his fucking body and just be wires that walk around sometimes, and it's like what? And then other times he's really human. It's like wait, what's going on here? Like they almost parody how much in the comics and stuff. A lot of times they just make it up as they go with Cyborg.
Yeah, I like also how they used his like other transformation, I guess, when he joined the Hive.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty cool. And they just kept staying there, and because they had the pizza oven and like all the stuff, and they just couldn't bring themselves to blow it up.
Yeah, when Robin went there as Red X.
Yeah.
Who he did disguise himself as a villain in the other Teen Titans cartoon as Red X. And then someone else took over who people believe could have been Jason Todd or someone. But still, I thought that was kind of cool. But the Last Titan, obviously, is my personal favourite from this series. And then the last one and stuff too is I love Raven.
Initially, I'm not going to say instantly loved her because it just one thing that threw me, which doesn't really matter anymore, is when she ever is outside her coat, I guess, or hood, she has black hair instead of her purple or like gray or whatever. It's just flat black, which I thought took some getting used to, but otherwise it's totally fine. It doesn't change her character at all or anything. I just thought like initially it was a bit startling, but it's totally grown on me.
Yeah,
that was the only main difference I had with her.
To be fair, she does actually have the blue hair because you've seen her with it in, as well, like in the shower and stuff. But it's more of a case of because it's darker at certain lighting, it'll be black, which makes sense. Like a lot of times in animation and cartoons, if something's black, a lot of times it'll be blue when it's in shadow, just so you can highlight it and stuff. It's not actually supposed to be blue, but I liked her hair as it was. I thought that was kind of cool. But I love what they've done with her in this one. In the last one, she was sort of a little sarcastic and stuff, but not as much as she is in this one. In this one, she just takes the piss a lot of times. Now, she's not always doing it. She just wants to be left on her own, and they keep dragging her into everything, and she's like, just like, And she uses her powers for everything. Like, she'll fly. She can't lift a sink. She can't even eat her breakfast without the spoon being black, as in shadow, so she can use it to do it, which is awesome.
She couldn't even walk. She needed what was it? What do you call it?
Segway.
Segway, yeah. She needed the Segway to walk because she uses her powers even for walking.
Yeah, because she's just not used to using it. It was her on a Segway was awesome. But there was an episode where she took, and it turns out in this continuity, her coat's what makes her dark and twisted. And she takes it off and she becomes Lady Legacy, or whatever it was called.
Yeah, Lady Legacy.
That was just wonderful.
And she's got the golden boots, and she just kicks and nonstop. Everybody's looking at her legs, and
and at the end when she puts the coat back on for the greater good and stuff, as she's walking off, she does teasily pull out her leg one last time to tease Beast Boy. But I love it where you'll see her like just smile sometimes, or you'll just see her like looking completely depressed and stuff, and like obsessed with My Little Pony, and she's wonderful. I like what they've done with Raven.
I did. Yeah.
But the episodes themselves, each one's about 10 minutes, so sometimes you get them put where there's two together to make like a 20-minute episode or something, but the episodes are fun, and there's loads of like little just weird jokes that are just funny. Like Trigon comes down
to sweater vest,
and he puts on a sweater vest, and he's just like a regular dad being like, yeah, and there's the party animal himself, and like fist bumps Beast Boy and stuff. But at the end it turns out he's still equally evil, because he's like, yeah, you should probably start by making an example of one of them. I recommend Beast Boy. And he's like, wait, what?
Yeah, and this kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Chowder, how they throw in like multiple styles of like our form. Like it's realistic, it's cartoony, it's less cartoony. It's like there's actual like freaking cats in there. You know, they change it up, like the animation style.
They do, and it's just wonderful. It's basically Flash animation, but which some people don't like, but it works for this cartoon. I don't mind that. And they've, like I said, there's loads of little references and jokes throughout, like Batman is BFF / possibly gay with Commissioner Gordon.
Yes.
The reason I say possibly gay is, did you notice what book he was reading, or what book was on the dashboard in Girls' Night Out?
Oh, no. What was it?
Girls' Night Out, when those two are in the car, and they're just like, as they see everything go past, sort of Beavis and Butthead style. On the dashboard is a book called Bat Loving, and it's open.
Interesting.
But I don't think they're implying they're gay. I just think they're BFFs. Like they go, like you'll see them just fishing together, Commissioner Gordon and Batman, like, in the background and stuff, which is awesome. And Batman in this continuity is not Mr. God modded himself like he normally is. Like, oh yeah, he's Batman, he can beat up everything. No, he's a prick. Like,
yeah.
Like his ultimate weapon that Robin was
the disco party.
Yeah, it just sent a disco into the sky for the sole purpose of he'll do it when he's sitting in the police car with Commissioner Gordon and eating food like Beavis and Butthead. It's like, what the fuck? He's even completely sold out, because in supermarkets you constantly see the cereal Batto.
Yeah. And I think Starfire's got all the Batman stuffed animals. Like there's a Bear Bane, there's a Batman, there's the Wonder Woman thing.
Yeah, which to be fair, it's not just Batman; it's all of DC, but which she has cuddly toys of. Like in some episodes, you'll see a little cuddly Darkseid on the floor, and I'm like, is that cuddly Darkseid? Why is that cuddly Darkseid? But it works. The humor in this is very much like you said. It's basically like Billy and Mandy, My Little Pony friendship is magic style humor. It's goofy. You're not meant to take it seriously. It's just fun.
Yeah, literally, like anything can happen, and just because something happened, the first episode does not in any way inflict the second episode.
Except for they may bring it up as a joke.
Yeah, they may bring it up as a joke, but it doesn't really.
Like a little background bird.
Yeah.
Well, how about the episode where Cyborg got the killer robot as a pet?
Oh, the pain bot. Oh.
Pain bot, yeah, and it's like, pain bot only knows pain. And Cyborg's like, oh, as he hugs him because he's so cute. And he's like, keep him as a pet. And they're like, you can't keep him as a pet. Why not? You all have pets. And they go, do we? And then it cuts to them all, and there's Raven with a demon you saw in another episode get away. Robin with his little like shuriken like throwing thing that talks, which it did in one of the previous episodes. Starfire has Silky, and Beast Boy has the Duke, has like the boom box that talks and shit, which was in another episode. And I'm like, that's kind of genius. But they kept them. They're just pets that you don't see. The only pet you really see is the Silky.
Yeah.
Who dreams about being a human with a silky head.
And eating ice cream and running around and eating tacos and just eating.
Which the second it cut to him doing that, walking around, I was like, that feels so Harvey Birdman. Like when they do the
I
live
know,
action
right?
Harvey Birdman stuff for no reason. Which we still need to get around to reviewing that one time.
Yeah.
I should probably go back and rewatch though.
The full series on DVD now.
So do I have 1, 2, and 3. I love that show. But yeah, Teen Titans Go. Some people criticize it for not being the other Teen Titans show.
But they used the exact animation in the Dream one for Robin.
They did, but I think that was some. I think some of that scene was actually from an episode. I'm not sure, but I was going to say, yeah. Some people criticize this for not being the original Teen Titans show. However, the original Teen Titans show wasn't that good anyway, in my opinion. It was an insult to the comics, and the last couple of seasons were really crap.
They really were. Like, it started off like interesting, but it ended terribly.
Yeah, it's still fun, but saying, oh, I don't like this because it's not like the other Teen Titans show is a little silly because it's not that Teen Titans show. They even may go out their way sometimes to prove it's not that Teen Titans show.
Yeah, like the whole thing, it was a dream, it wasn't real. And the other one where they actually put themselves in comics, and it's like, we can't be comics, this is so boring, you can't learn anything from comics ever.
Yeah. And like I said, it's just wonderful. It's its own little thing, and you're not meant to look at this the way you do like a Young Justice cartoon, which was fucking amazing. Young Justice was amazing. Young Justice is the serious young like sidekicks as a group fighting that everyone should totally check out. That series is awesome. This isn't trying to be that. This is just trying to be a little goofy, fun little joke thing
like
for
a Saturday morning cartoon.
It's not even a starting point. I'd just say this was more of a cartoon for everyone that just tries to be funny. It doesn't even try to do the action stuff because even when they have fights, it's a joke.
Yeah, I love when they did the peace thing. It was so wonderful. Like, he says, "We time to use our weapons," and he makes the staff come out, and it just flowers that he gives to the hive, so they're friends because they're fighting fire with love.
My favorite fight they did was when Robin wanted superpowers, and everyone's taking care of the villains, and it's just sat on the curb. We're waiting for Robin again. Yup, and they're licking him. There's Robin, doing all these attacks to this big guy. Staff, which, FYI, Robin's staff is fucking hilarious. I loved the episode where he was obsessed with his staff and he talked about how perfect his staff was. When he goes to get another staff and it's like this mystical talking tree. And the talking tree even says to him, "Oh, what are you doing?" as he's chopping it down. When the guy says, "You have a perfectly good stick," he's like, "I just found this on the floor," throws it away, starts to chop down the tree. The guy's like, "What are you doing?" I was promised I'd get a staff. I'm getting a staff, and like chops the tree up to get a staff. And then at the end of the episode, they're all like, "We repaired your old staff." And he just tosses this magical, all-knowing staff into the fucking bin and uses his old one. He's that attached to it. Of course, Robin's also the guy that's so insane he had a voice in his head that narrated.
Yeah, that eventually dated Starfire at the end.
Yeah, which was wonderful in itself. But yeah, like I said, you should totally check out this cartoon. It's available in the UK for free on Amazon Prime. It's available over here on Cartoon Network to watch on Cartoon Network too if you don't have Amazon Prime, because we don't have season 2 yet.
20-something for the season and $2.99 per episode.
Yeah. Which over there, I think you're on season 2 right now. We haven't even got season 2 over here. We've only got season 1, but I'm loving it. I just love the show. Every little thing's wonderful. Like I said, like Raven's wonderful. I love Raven. I'm gonna buy a pop vinyl of Raven. But like I said, the show's it's just fun. It doesn't try to be anything more than what it is, and what it is just a fun little bit of thing that you watch for 10 minutes and go, "That's funny."
Yeah, it's not a thing to be taken seriously.
No. But, yeah, to round this up, if I was going to rate this show, normally, like people know, like I know Pew Pew probably goes with the numbers and stuff. I normally go with buy, rent, avoid. I'd highly recommend at least renting this if you can rent it, or buy it if you can at least buy a couple of episodes just to try it out, get a taste for it. I would say not just one episode, get like 5. There's like 50 something episodes. Get like the first 5 and check it out. And if you don't like it by the end of the first 5 episodes, you're not going to like it when you get 52 episodes into it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the 5 episodes, you're probably going to find something where it makes you go, okay, I kind of want to keep watching this. So over to Pew for her final rating.
I would say buy this just because it's not on Netflix. Netflix is my go-to, and I already got it. But I wouldn't if you yeah, just try out a few episodes. That is really good advice because then you'll know if you want it or not because you only it's only available on Amazon Prime right now. I think you can buy it as a CD yet. Can you?
There's a DVD of the first couple of episodes, I believe, out in the USA. And remember, you can watch the episodes, some episodes for free on their Facebook page.
There you go. I tried an episode on their Facebook page, but yeah, if you it's definitely worth buying or checking out. Don't illegally download it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Like, don't YouTube it and crap. I don't know.
Yeah, like they deserve it because they clearly like, made a pretty good and awesome thing.
It's not just that. I mean,
say,
it's not just that. I mean, they even put the episodes themselves for free on the internet for you to watch. Doing it illegally, like through YouTube or something, just seems to be like, why?
It's right spiteful because it's being handed to you.
Yeah, it's right there. They've gone out their way to give it you.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure if you were gonna rate it like out of 10 or something like you normally do.
Yeah. I give this one probably an 8.5 to a 9. Because it's really fun and you can be really in the mood and stuff. Just know what you're watching when you get into it, and it's gonna be awesome. Don't expect it to be like exactly like any other Teen Titans you referenced before.
Yeah, and like I said, just be aware as well. They also do jokes about the DC universe as well, like the Wonder Twins, and fucking stuff like that. Right? Just in the Wonder Twins episode alone, they parody a couple of heroes.
Yeah.
Like Wallabeast. I love it where he just combines the Silky with a rabbit. Because yes. His power in the comics and stuff is he takes 2 animals and he combines them into one, which has a new use. For example, Batman Brave and the Bold, which is a cartoon people should also totally check out because that's also fun. Is on Batman Brave and the Bold, he took a horse and he took a spider. He merged them together and then got this horse with 8 legs that he could ride up the side of buildings. Which is just why.
Because the spider buggy was not in the shop.
Yeah, but I just thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, like we said, check it out. I was your host, Chriz, aka The Mole, and thank you to Anastasia Lazerbeam, aka Pew Pew.
Thank you.
And see ya.